All right, mic check 1 2 1 2, audio check, all that good stuff. Making sure everything is good. All right, I am sorry guys, I'm a little late. I kind of zoned out a little bit and realized it was already almost time to start streaming, and I was taking a bit because I was trying to get everything set up, you know, with all this stuff here. So I'm sorry about the slight delay start to the stream, guys. I'm so sorry about that. But welcome everybody. We are live. It is Friday, our last stream of the week. How's everybody doing? It's your boy Latios Ultima. And yeah, how's everybody doing today? We got a couple of y'all here tonight, actually. We have Blake, we have Jennifer, we have, I think I saw Chris. I saw, yeah, we got the you got some OGs over here. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, we have a couple people actually. Yeah, we have a few people in fact. Okay, I gotta fix that cap thing because I'm not sure why it only caps at a certain point. I guess I'm not really sure. But we also have a little bit of a goal for this stream where if it's successful, you guys can see there. We can actually I'm gonna be doing 2 Dynamax streams adventure streams next week. So this is going to be our second Dynamax adventure stream for the week, but it's going to be for our main target, the main target that I have been hunting for the longest time, and is going to be for, of course, Kartana. We are still hunting this thing because I'm still hunting this thing. Like it just refuses to appear, and you know it's about time we change that. Got some shinies though, but I'm not gonna complain. Unfortunately, bot rate is still not working. Unless, wait a minute, hold on. Let me actually see something real quick. Give me 1 second. I just realized. Let me move this up. Hey, there we go. I finally fixed the bot rate, guys. Let's go. I think I did. I don't know for sure. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I need to fix that. Wait a second. I think it's not fully fixed. Hold on. I'm so sorry about that, guys. Hang on 1 second. I need to fix this. Give me 1 second. Hopefully it doesn't lag too bad. I'm so sorry. Hang on. I think I finally fixed it, but I could be wrong. But just bear with me, guys, since I'm trying to look into fixed. Hang on 1 second. I gotta keep this here. So let's see if it works. Because I've been looking into bot rigs. I think I had it fixed a little bit, and now everything disappeared, unfortunately, again, which sucks. But let me see something. I think the text might be a little off. I'm not sure, or maybe I have to bring it down a little more. In fact, let me see. Hang on. In fact, let me go ahead and get the lobby started while I'm getting this looked into here. Hang on. Oh, you guys can see it? Well, it was fixed, but now it just disappeared, unfortunately. So, I'm not sure what happened. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think oh, there we go. I think. Let's see. Alright, we'll leave it right there. Because I see... Bro, it keeps disappearing. What? Bro, this thing is playing games with me. What the heck? What the heck, man? Alright, we'll leave it right there, and we're gonna test it out as we go along. So let's get the first lobby on this way. Let's get it. I don't want to keep you guys waiting for too long. I know you guys were waiting for a bit. I don't want to keep y'all waiting, but let's get into it. I'm gonna keep an eye on it while we are. I'm gonna keep at it while we're at it. We'll see. Yeah, it's there for 5 seconds, but then it disappears. I'm not sure why. I'm gonna have to look into that at some point. I'm gonna definitely have to look into that, of course. All right, guys. We're gonna go ahead and get things. There we go. Okay, now it's popping up. Now I just need to fix it. Okay, now we're getting somewhere, guys. Hold on. But it keeps disappearing. What? Stop it. Oh my god. Okay, so I am making progress on getting it fixed, guys. So don't worry. Y'all can probably tell I am definitely working on getting it fixed. I just need to figure out how it could stay now. I don't know why it keeps disappearing. It's definitely a pain in the butt. So we'll see. I'm gonna try to look into it, get it fixed at some point for sure. Anyway, let me not keep y'all waiting. We're gonna go ahead and get into this, our first Kartana run for the night, and we're gonna see what happens there. Man, it was just working. Like, I don't understand. Also, what's good, Eve? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? You're fine, Eve. Don't worry about it. You're good. You're good. I was just doing some reg eye battles. We had it was a really fun time though. Honestly, I was doing some battles, of course, and I was doing some battles, and we got to showcase some pretty crazy stuff with Sogaleo and all that stuff. It was really fun. I had a blast. I had an absolute banger of a blast, honestly, when it came down to it. But yeah, we are here. We're rocking. We got Block the Mind. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Latios. I'm pretty sure they definitely miscounted that. But welcome to the stream. How you doing? I don't know what's going on with the bot rig. I'm gonna have to definitely look into that at some point, honestly. But if anybody wants to join, we're starting with our first one here. So, yeah, pretty much. Sorry for not being here on Wednesday. I was at a break with my friend. No, you're good. You're fine. You're fine, man. You're fine. It's always important to spend time with family. It's not a problem. You know, you don't have to apologize to me. You know, you're spending time with your family. You know, just as long as you spend time with family, you know what? It's fine. Did you add 8-Ball in the chat, Latu? Yes, it's in there. It is in there for sure. Definitely check it out for sure. Yo, Jacob with the $20. Thank you so much, brother. Oh my god, thank you so much, man. He just donated 20 cent epic. Thank you so much for the 20, brother. Yo, huge shout out to Jacob, brother, for that. That is so awesome. Thank you. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate that. Oh my god. Yo, huge shout out to Jacob for the 20. Thank you so much. And that's a super chat, obviously. But thank you so much for the 20, brother. That's insane. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I definitely appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh, it's Yada? Okay, I got you. Yo, that's amazing. That is awesome. Thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate that. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna take Grap Block since it is a fighting type, so we can rock with that. It is epic, yes. It is absolutely epic. But thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Unfortunately, I don't know if I can unfortunately, I don't know if I have alerts set up, unfortunately, but at least you guys can see it. That's the important thing. So, but thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Huge shout out to Jacob, man. And definitely an awesome brother for sure. All right, let's get it. Let's change the music here. We're gonna go with little royal action to start things off. All right. Okay, I see it on Alolan Marowak actually. So we do have a fire type we can grab. So that's good. And I think I do. Oh no, that's something else. All right. So we can go left. I kind of want to go left because while both paths we can get us to the I don't really see like what's it called? Dang, I lost my train of thought. No. Yeah, there's an Alolan Marowak. Yeah. But I remember now. I wanted to go left because if we go left, we can get an item while we go for the Marowak as well too. So we can get this. We don't need this obviously. So the live stream is awesome. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you guys are honestly what makes these streams a lot of an absolute blast to do. Honestly, I really appreciate every single one of y'all. Thank you so much, especially to Jacob for that super chat. I truly appreciate it. I truly do. All right, this is not that great. The train of thought got derailed. It did. It absolutely did. All right. I think we don't really have much else. You know what? I'm gonna Dynamax go for Max Geyser here, I guess. Yeah, but the good thing about is at least we do in fact have a fire type. So at least we got something for this round. So that's good. But yeah, it's happy Friday to everybody. Happy Friday, of course, to everybody, of course. I also do have community tab open, of course. So if we do, I'm gonna try to see if I can increase the cap a little bit so we can have more points in there to get that raised up a little bit. So we'll see how that goes. all good, Block. No, yeah, no worries. We got the. I only Dynamaxed this because I was looking at all the options. I didn't really see too much there, unfortunately. Yeah, cram, I think, but it is what it is. Plus, well, we do have two of us also weak to I just realized we have two of us weak to Psychic. That's actually not great. Wait, did Orbeetle do an Attackosaur? Because I was not paying attention. I was not paying attention to that. I'm so sorry. Oh wait, I'm a dunce. I just realized the what's it called? This thing's Dynamax move is actually in yeah, I messed up actually. I just realized that. But he did go for me, so it kinda helps me a little bit in defending the fact that I did Dynamax. Yeah, I realized that a little bit too late. But I think Wait, whose turn? It would have been Hawlucha's turn. Not Hawlucha. It would have been 4 turns before Hawlucha got Dynamax, I think. That's why I did that. Yeah, it would have been 4 turns without Dynamax to get to it pretty much. Plus, aside from this, I don't really have much else I can do against the Orbeetle, unfortunately. Actually, you know what I could do? Since we do have the Throat Chop, I could just Max Knuckle to buff the attack a little bit. I think that's what I'm going to do, actually. I should have been doing that from the start. Alright, we'll go for that. Because I believe Orbeetle... I think Orbeetle is faster than me anyway. So that should be fine. Yeah, I noticed that. That's my bad. That's my bad. Yeah, that's totally my bad, guys. That's totally my bad. I definitely did not see that. I'm so sorry about that. But we at least get max Knuckle off, so at least that'll buff the attack up of the Throat Chop damage, so at least we'll do more damage, so it kinda works. It kinda works. Let me, you know, I can kinda cook, you know. Yeah, I know that in all honesty, that was a bad Dynamax on my part. I'm so sorry about that, guys. It was definitely a bad Dynamax on my end. Yeah, that was totally my bad, guys. I'm sorry about that. I only went for it because, you know, I think it would have been a couple turns before he had gotten to the Dynamax, and the fact that he did go for me with this move ended up working. And hey, look at that, the attack buff. Excuse me. Wow, I can't even talk today. The attack buff ended up helping out in the end there anyway. So we'll take it. Okay, so now the question is, when we get to Marowak, I wonder who's gonna take it. I can stay with I think I'm better off staying with Graplock, so I can keep Graplock. So I would say probably who should swap for? Probably the Mushana. I think Mushana should swap for the Marowak when we get there, because we got 2 fighters. Cram at least is not weak to grass. So there's that. I'd say Mushana probably will be the best choice to swap, I think. For the I think it should. I feel like for sure it should be Cram. That not Cram, the Mushana that swaps for the Marowak when we get there, of course. I definitely do think so. Yeah, I think that's a solid plan. So yeah, but yeah, it's been a pretty good week. It's been a pretty productive day. I am still trying to figure out this whole bot risk situation. Like, it was popping up and then it all of a sudden just disappeared. I'm like, why did that happen? Honestly, I'll have to look at that for sure. Honestly, I have to definitely check that out for sure. Alright, let's see what items we got. I'm curious. Gotta cook somehow, you know. Ooh, we got a muscle band. Okay, that's something. Ooh, Quick Claw can kind of cook. You know, I'm gonna go Quick Claw. I'm feeling real. I even finished Pokemon Violet DLC. Nice. When I was 7, I made a costume called Litius. That's yellow with a purple triangle in the middle of the now Eon trio. In Excel in defense and shiny is blue with red triangle. Nice. That's pretty cool, honestly. Yada with the $5. Thank you so much. They asked Latios question, which is the older sibling, Latias or Latios? That's a very good question. That is a very, very good question. First of all, thank you so much for the 5. I truly appreciate it. Second, to answer your question, that's a tough one. I would probably have to say... That's a really tough question, actually, now that you mentioned it. I'm gonna say Latios. I don't know why, but just because I don't know. Truthfully, I don't know. That's really a tough question to ask. I feel like it's Latios, but I could be wrong. I could very well be wrong, honestly. But thank you so much for the 5. For the 5, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Blake said, I just googled the answer as Latios. Hey, I was right. Okay, we take those. Hey. I was right. Let's go. I was right. I just guessed too. That's the funny thing. I absolutely just guessed it. That's the crazy part. That's absolutely the crazy part, honestly. But Yada, thank you so much for the 5. I truly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. I truly appreciate it. But yeah, no, that was just definitely that definitely caught me slipping. But you know what? At least I guessed it right. So you know what? We take those. We definitely take those for sure. Unfortunately, Marowak did in fact set up the sun, so now my Muddy Ward's not gonna do too much. But I guess we'll see. Latios versus Johnny Paper Cut. True. Latios gives the team vibe. Latios gives it. That is true. That is actually quite true indeed. That is quite true indeed. I'm kind of surprised Cram didn't Dynamax to set up to go for the rain, but I guess this is fine, honestly. Probably next time, just say it normal so your message don't go for review. Wait, what do you mean by that? Oh, their things that just appeared? I'm very confused what just happened there. What even happened there? I'm so confused about that statement, actually. Let's get J2. Welcome to the stream. Latios, who wins, me or you? Probably me. I'm just kidding. But welcome in, J2. Welcome in. That's weird that those just straight up disappeared. Ultra spread out Latios with lows with. Oh, I see. I was wondering what you meant by that, but okay, I see. Yeah, that was definitely oh, I see. Okay, I see. Yeah, you definitely got to be careful with that, honestly, because you know you have to. But yeah, I didn't even notice that. Actually. Okay, why does? Okay, you know what? Hold on. Let me see something. Yeah, that just keeps straight up disappearing. I don't understand why. Hold on. We'll catch this Marowak. Mushana swaps for this for sure. By the way, just in case anyone's curious, Mushana definitely swaps for this. Yeah, I'm gonna fix this up later. So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off for now because I need to figure out why that keeps happening. So I'll fix that later. All right. Yeah, I think definitely Mushana swaps for this. Mushana definitely swaps for this because everybody else is fine. It's just really just Mushana. I don't think that can really do much. Let's see. There's a Dreadnought on the right. What's the poison type on the left? I think that's a Nidoqueen. I guess we could pick that up. Or we can go right as well for the berries too, so we could be full health for Kartana. I'm down for whichever y'all want to do. I think that's a Nidoqueen on the left. I'm pretty sure. If y'all want to go with that, I'm good. Okay, we are. Cool. Hey guys, I'm gonna evolve into any evolution. The question is, what evolution you want me to evolve into? Okay. We got one person that says Leafeon. Yada says Sylveon. I don't know why I blanked out on that. In my opinion, I think Sylveon, because strategically speaking, is the best because Fairy type is very good. Well, I do agree with that. I think the other evolutions still do have a lot of potential. I think that's what I think personally. That's what I think overall. All right, now the question is, should I Dynamax my Grapploff this time to set up the rain for Cram? Or should I hold off and let Cram Dynamax? Because honestly, I'm down to just keep clicking Muddy Water and letting the Cram Dynamax. I could also set up the rain to, in fact, buff up Cram's damage output overall. I think I'm going to Dynamax. You know why? Because if I Dynamax here, Marowak will have the guaranteed Dynamax for Kartana. So I think this is probably the better play, I think. I'm doing this because I think because this locks Marowak to guarantee have Dynamax for Kartana. And that's what we kind of do. That's what we kind of do want to have. Yeah, that's all I was thinking too. Just for 1 week? Oh, okay. I would have based it off Joey EV percent, but if I don't know well enough, you're good. You're good. I think it makes sense that I Dynamax there because at least this way, the Marowak can at least Dynamax next round. Oh, that's right. Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen does have Charm, which if Cram wants to swap for this to get the Charm onto the Kartana, I wouldn't be opposed to it actually. If Cram wants to swap for this Nidoqueen so we can have the Charm and also a chance to burn with the Scorching Sand, because I believe Nidoqueen does have Scorching Sands. Oh, Marowak has Will-O-Wisp too. That also works too. But I wouldn't be opposed to the Cram swapping for the Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen, sorry, if they want to. I honestly have no objections to that. I honestly have no objections to that. I really don't. So if they want to go for it, hey, you know, I'm all for it. Because honestly, I feel like either way it'll help because, you know, having that Charm, because look at that. He keeps charming the Marowak, but the Charm can really help against the Kartana too, I think. Especially if it goes out of control really quickly. If you don't know what you mean, oh, okay. Leafeon, your shiny Eevee. Granny, yes, you do it correct, but the other evolution have a lot of potential. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All the evolutions are pretty good, and they do have their ways of putting in work, I think. I mean, Leafeon, of course, is pretty solid. Espeon is fantastic because they can set up screens. It's pretty fast. Jolteon is pretty good as well. Vaporeon's a really good tank, honestly. I think there are some evolutions that actually are pretty good, honestly. Yeah, if you want to, Blake, that's fine. Honestly, having the Charm to help against the Kartana to sponge off damage can definitely come in handy for sure. This Nidoqueen, however, keeps targeting the Marowak. That's insane. They got some beef against it for some reason. Yeah, there's some there. Yeah, honestly, I can vouch that not just Sylveon is competitively useful. The Vaporeon is also fantastic as a tank as well. Vaporeon's a fantastic tank. There's also Umbreon that's a great tank. Especially right now with Terra, you can also Terra Umbreon to change its type as well to help, you know, defend against better stuff, I guess, you know. No, I'm saying Vaporeon is a great tank, is a great mon. I'm not saying it's bad. Vaporeon is a fantastic Pokemon. That's just what I think personally. Okay, he's going for it. Okay, cool. And again, I'm not opposed to this because you know what? We can always use that Charm to lower the Kartana's attack. So we'll take that. We will gladly take that. I also just realized I have Topsy Turvy too, actually, which also would have came in handy as well too. But it's all good. All right, let's go. We are going up against our first run Kartana, guys. Let's go. Wait, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, Eevee? What do you mean? What do you mean that Jennifer has a point? I'm just saying Vaporeon is not a bad option as a evolution. That's all I really am. That's what I'm saying. All right, I'm gonna Drain Punch here. Okay, Nidoqueen is going for the Charm. Kartana physically defensive. Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, let's pick up the Nidoqueen so we have Charm as well. So in case this Kartana goes out of control, because this thing can definitely go out of control really fast. Some people on the internet think, wait, why? I mean, you don't have to share if you don't want to, obviously. He means how weird people are about Vaporeon. Honestly, people in general are just weird. But you know what? You know, just do you. Just do you. Honestly, that's what I say. Oh wow, we have that speed drop. Nice. Let's go. And the drop as well too. Very nice. Get that Drain Punch in there as well. Wait, what did Kartana even do? Okay, alright. enough said. I definitely don't know what y'all talking about, so you know what? I'm gonna just let it rest. I feel kind of dumb, but you know, I was just curious. Alright. So far, so good, I think. Let's see. Alright. Oh, it went for Sword Stance, but then he went for Charm. Okay, I see, I see. Alright, that's good. We'll Drain Punch again. I don't see any reason not to. Yeah, we definitely cooking. We definitely cooking. Honestly, people are just weird, honestly. It is what it is, though. Very nice, very nice. Very nice there for sure. And I got the Dream Punch on deck. Let's go. Let's get it. That is a dub. Let's get it. Alright, guys, good luck. Hopefully somebody gets a shiny here. And yes, I've added some new stuff for victory and for losses, courtesy of Pokemon Stadium 2. Good luck, guys. Shiny luck in the chat. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Man, Pokemon Stadium 2 brings back so much memories, honestly. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, let's not talk about it anymore then. Let's not talk about it anymore then, if anything. So just so it does. Let's just focus on you know, good stuff here. Let's not talk about it that much anymore then. All right, here we go. All right, no shiny Orbeetle, no shiny Marowak, no shiny Nidoqueen, and no shiny Kartana. Unfortunate. Yeah, absolutely nothing unfortunate this round. But no deaths, so we take those, I guess. We take those. Alright, we will definitely save that path again. Let me check this out over here too, just to see. Cresselia, no thank you. No thank you, and Cress. Alright, let's go for our next run here. Alright, it's all good though, it's all good. 0380. Alright guys, second lobby is going up. Anybody who wants to join, come on through. Let's get it. Excuse me. Something I need to tell you? Alright, go for it. But if it's about the situation that we were talking about before, let's not talk about it anymore, so it doesn't be too awkward. That's all I'm asking. Chris asked, what's your opinion on Machinist? Honestly, I feel like Machinist isn't a word right now. When it comes to current deals, when it comes to the current expansion, I feel like it's weird. It's in a weird spot, I feel like, because I was hearing that I've been hearing that, you know, Machinist hasn't really been Machinist really has, I really feel Machinist in a way falls. It's still a fun class to play, don't get it twisted, but it's still definitely, I feel like right now it's kind of struggling a little bit, but that's just me personally. I don't really use Machinist that much, honestly, but that's just me personally. I think it's a fun class, but I'm not sure how well it is in terms of DPS in particular. Yeah, first comes to first serve. But if anything, what we're gonna do, since we do have a lot of people today, if you're here, since you guys are in this lobby, if any, let's be patient and allow others that may want to join, so that way they have a chance to join and all that good stuff. So just to make it more easier, just to make it a little more easier in particular. So this way everybody gets a chance to be able to play, to be able to get a chance to join, because I want to at least get everyone a chance to play, especially since right now tonight it looks like we got ourselves a pretty decent squad tonight. So if anything, worst comes to worst, when things die down, then anybody can come in, whatever. But since we have a little bit more than what we're used to, we're gonna probably try to, like, you know, limit the amount of times that we join, if anything. So yeah, just so you guys know. I mean, that's just what I've been hearing. I don't think it's really true, but you know, but hey, don't let that stop you from playing the class. If you really want to play it, then hey, go for it, you know? If it makes you feel any better, I think personally the class is really fun. I honestly do think the class is fun. If that makes you feel any better, I think the class is fun. I honestly do think Machinist is fun. So you know what? Honestly, if you really think it's fun, it's a cool looking class. You know what? Play it. You know, don't let those numbers stop you. You know. That's just something what I was hearing, but that shouldn't stop you from playing it. I mean, there are still people who do play Machinist, and if you want my personal opinion on it, I think it's a really fun class. That's just what I think. I think personally it's a really fun class, but that's just me. Guys, I'm a run. No, you're not. You can't be a run. You're awesome here, of course. I like that it builds around Eager from Final Fantasy VI. That's true. That's true. There are some pretty cool, you know, glam for Machinists too, honestly, which I think is also really cool. Let me turn this on actually, because I want to actually try something. That does some good damage. Alright. I gotta try not to use too many of my overheats. I gotta save those for Kartana. Also, guys, if I do miss any of your comments, I do apologize in advance if I do miss your comments. Not really. I'm not trying. If I ignore it, it's not purposely trying to ignore it. You know, because I'm just focusing on fixing up everything else. So my apologies in advance if I miss your comments. Jennifer asks, is Turo Sada or Tarabego's boss battle? It is the professor. It's the Turo Sada battle. In Scarlet Vita. All right, we're gonna use one more, and then I'm gonna save the other three for Kartana. I mean, that's fine. We got it. We got it anyway. I'm still trying to every class I can right now. I don't know which one I wanna per se main. Honestly, okay. You know what? Let me ask you this. What do you like to do in the game right now? Do you like to take hits? Do you like to do damage, or do you like to heal? There are different variety of classes you can play, but I feel like you should go for what works for your type of playstyle. There's a class for everybody. I feel like you should definitely play a class that best suits what you like to play. That's just what I think personally, but of course it's up to you, really. Honestly, I feel like Machinist is a fantastic class, and that if you want to play, there's nothing wrong with that, honestly. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that, honestly, at all in the slightest. I just realized we have 3 Pokemon Weeks of Grass here. That's actually not good. Alright. We could pick up the Doublade. I think we should go Doublade, actually, because we can get items, too, actually. Then afterwards, we have... Okay, that's Quagsire. We don't want that. Hatterene in the middle. Okay, we got some options here. Usually I play ranged, but it's Final Fantasy, so I'm eager. Okay, so if you like ranged, well, then you might like Machinist then, because Machinist is physical range. You also have Bard as well. Summoner is a caster, so it's basically a caster range, so there's that. What else? Yeah, there's that. If you can get Dancer, that's another fun class. But honestly, if you really do love Machinist, I say go for it. I think Machinist is pretty fun. I think regardless, Machinist is still a fun class to play, especially like in the later expansions. When I said that it's not a good place, that's basically Dawntrail. That's like level 100. That's Dawntrail basically. It's basically Dawntrail is where it's at basically. But when it comes down to the earlier expansions, I feel like Machinist is definitely a fantastic class to play personally. I think this mostly for Dawntrail and like rating purposes, but for other situations, I still think Machinist is really good. But you know who I think could really answer your question? My friend Edna will definitely know a lot more. Edna, my other buddy Axie, they know a lot about this game, so if they were here, I could definitely get them to answer your question about Machinist and stuff, honestly. Because I know they play quite a bit. Especially, I know Axie rating. I know that for a fact because he be rating a lot for sure. Edna also plays quite a bit as well too. Not rating pot. I mean, she raids not as much, but she does raid sometimes. But I feel like the best person I can ask about that is probably Axie because he does raid. he would probably know a lot more about that in particular. At least that's what I think personally. At least that's what I think. Okay. I would probably say Rhydon probably should swap for this. Or Poliwrath should swap for this. One of y'all two should probably swap for this. And for those of you who wonder why am I using Overheat against this thing, I'm trying to save those for Kartana, because that's the only fire type attack that we have. That's why. I typically don't learn towards mages because they're squishy. I mean, that's fair, but if you're able to learn to fight really well, I feel like the squishiness doesn't matter, honestly. Now, I understand where you're coming from when it comes to that too. Now, I feel like Summoner is not as squishy as people think. They have an ability that does give them a shield that up 20%. There's also Black Mage as well too that have a 30%. That have a shield that gives them a really good shield for sure. That's what I think, honestly. And they changed up so much with they changed Black Mage so much. They made it so much more easier. There are people that don't like it, but you know, there's some people that are they're like 50-50 with it, honestly. They're like 50-50 with it overall. So I think that if you really want to try one, I think you could definitely rock with I'd say you could probably rock with, you know, with Machinist still regardless, honestly. With the range comment though, I have been enjoying Dragoon, I would say, and I think I've gotten good with it. That's fine, honestly. And honestly, I think Dragoon is a really fun class to play as well. I loved the class when I first started playing the game as well, because when I started playing Final Fantasy XIV, my first class was in fact Dragoon, ironically. So, I would say definitely Dragoon is a fantastic class to play overall too. So, yeah. That's why I started with Dragoon. I love the class. In fact, I'm gonna probably start picking it up again, especially with the changes that it got now. So that's what I think personally. I have emerged. Says Hydragon the best. Welcome to the stream, Hydragon. Welcome, welcome. How you doing today, my friend? Yada said I had no idea which way to go, so I didn't pick. You're good, Yada. In fact, this was the best path to go with, because Hatterene has healing support. So that's I was saying we should go with this as well. So we're good. My ears. Oh, was that too loud? Oh, hang on, let me fix that. I'm so sorry about that. Let me lower this down a little bit. I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry about that. What do I hear? Pokemon cry? It's just I just have the sound of the game pretty much. Just the Pokemon cry basically. Let me lower it so it doesn't hit everybody's eardrums. I'm so sorry about that though. All right, let's see if that fixes it here. Hang on. There we go. Because I just turned on my Elgato, so that's why I had to did that pretty much. Sand is supersonic. Sand Slash is over 8-bit. I'm so sorry about that, guys. I'm really sorry about that. But yeah, how you doing today, Hydrangea? And how's everybody doing? Chris said the only healer I got right now is Scholar. Oh, I didn't get to read the comment. Hang on. The only healer I got right now is Scholar, and that's been unique experience. Yeah, Scholar's a fun one. Scholar's another fun class, I feel like. My favorite healing class I play is Sage, but Sage, unfortunately, you get it at level 70, so I wouldn't recommend getting it until you get the full game. Now, if you do get the full game, then I definitely think Sage is a fun class to play. It's a shield-based class, and I think it's really fun. Much better? Okay, thank you for letting me know. Yada says, okay, I kind of wasn't expecting this to be I'm okay. Yeah, it's all good. I'm so sorry. I should have probably told you guys I was going to test that out, actually. I'm so sorry about that. But I lowered it down, so hopefully it's fixed. It's not too loud now, so we'll see. I can't gain more classes right now. Oh, yeah. That means the other classes that are left are probably high level. I believe you can still get Gunbreaker, right? I think, right? Unless you have to get the expansions. Oh, okay, yeah. Everything else requires expansion. Yeah, that's true. But that's gonna. Oh, okay. You went for the wrong target. Okay, that still did a lot. Holy smokes! Is that a crit? That's been a crit. What? That was a crit. That was not very effective, and that did that much damage, brother. This Hattery need to calm down, unless it already has a stat buff or something. That's insane. For resistant attack, that did so much. What the heck? That's nah, brother. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Everything else says required the expansion. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That is fair. That is fair. But yeah, there are some classes I think that you will probably enjoy playing. I think if you really do like machinists, I say give it a shot. You know, you may never know. You may like it. You know, if you really do like it. Okay, so as far as who takes this Hattering, I think Sandslash should swap for this. While Poliwrath is a fighting is part water as well, I think it is a fighting type that could help with defense as well. So I think Sandslash should take for this. I think Sandslash takes this. I think Sandslash takes this. I think because Poliwrath at least is a fighting type, so I think out of all that we have, I think Sandslash definitely takes this. I definitely do think so. The reason why we take this because, you know, it does have Life Dew, and that can help with some healing. So that's why I think I also think Sandslash should take this for sure. Yeah, I think Sandslash takes this for sure. Yeah, perfect. A shiny is a shiny. That is true, honestly. That is true. Honestly, I think I also have to eventually shiny hunt for one of these as well too in the future. I know Jennifer, but it's for the sake of, you know, keeping everybody alive, you know. Alright. Alright, let's see here. I believe J2 has the Dynamax option this right now. I could be wrong, or is it Poliwrath? Okay, they're going for the Dynamax, so I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, I could just click Overheat, and that should definitely be more than enough. The dual casting is cool for Red Mage. Yeah, absolutely. It's a really cool class because it's a really cool concept because you can combo like an offensive spell into like a defensive spell like healing, or if let's say if somebody faints, then you could instant res them too, which I think is really cool, honestly. That's what I like about Red Mage. Red Mage definitely has a lot of, you know, cool little tricks up his sleeve pretty much. I really do like it, honestly. Bop. Hope you like Kartana overcooked. It definitely is gonna get overcooked, that's for sure. Nice. Am I hearing final battle about Fury Bowser? Yep. Unfortunately, just temporarily though. Unfortunately, just temporary because we just beat Kartana a second time. Let's go! Good luck, guys. Hopefully somebody gets a shiny. Hopefully somebody gets a shiny here. Let's get it. Manectric definitely was gonna be for sure was gonna be the ideal choice there for sure, since that was only a fire option. It is. It really is frail as heck. That is definitely true. It definitely is for sure, honestly. Shiny luck in the chat, yes. All right, good stuff. Dynamax was even needed. I know, that's crazy. I feel bad for J2 because he Dynamaxed the card. He Dynamaxed the sword, but it wasn't even necessary. That's insane. Alrighty, let's get it. No shiny Percuseer, no shiny Doublade, no shiny Hatterene, and no shiny Kartana. Once again, unfortunate. All good though. Again, another deathless run. Let's go. We definitely have been cooking, guys. At least I didn't get a shiny Hatterene. That's wild. All right. Oh, you don't have anything this time, I think. Yeah. All right. Just checking to see. All right, guys. If you had participated, just wait a little bit to see if anybody else that hasn't gone this round go for it this round, so we can alternate. So this way, everyone gets a chance to play to join for some Dynamax adventures. But if things slow down, then everybody could just jump in at their free will for sure. But let's let's give everybody a chance to play so they can at least get to join in if anything. So I'm gonna ready up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rolling. Let's go. And if you guys have been enjoying, be sure to hit that like button, and of course hit the sub if you guys have been enjoying. And if you also enjoy what I do around here, you can also, if you like, of course, you can consider becoming a member as well. We also have memberships available. We also have memberships available as well for everybody that would love to check out the memberships. You'll get some pretty cool exclusive videos. I'm gonna start working on some other exclusive content there pretty soon. Also, depending on the level you get, we'll go ahead and get I'm gonna start giving more perks in which you guys can, if I do like VGC regulation, like VGC streams or stuff like that, you guys can submit me a team, and we can go from there, and then I'll use your teams in battles. So yeah, I'm gonna add some more perks there pretty soon. So I gotta figure out more perks to add for the memberships, but once I do, I'll get that. Everything will be looking a lot more rocking for sure. Once that timer hits 50, I'm jumping. Okay, yeah, that's fine. In fact, you can do it if we hit a minute. If nobody else joins, then yeah, you guys can hop in, because I want to at least see if anybody else wants to join. If not, once it hits a minute, then those that went last time can just jump in, just so everybody gets a chance to jump in if anything. So yeah, just wanted to make sure everything was good, of course. Oh, we're about to get thunderstorms. Good. We gotta keep an eye on that. It's gonna be thunder season right here. Hang on. Yeah, you guys, I feel like nobody else is jumping in, so you guys can hop in. So go for it. Hop on in there, because I don't think anybody else is joining. So hop on in there. Alright guys, sorry about that. I just closed up my my window a little bit. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it died down a little bit, so yeah, let's rock it. Alright, so whoever see you, let's ready up so we can get things rolling. We can get things rocking. Let's get it. Alright, good. We in there. Let's get it. Oh goody, we don't have no fires. You gonna try the Kyogre duel Rayquaza army? We kind of did that, but we probably will do. My buddy and I were talking about actually doing that actually. Although we actually have fun fact, actually have another. There's our fire type. Let's go. But we actually do have a funny we have a funny idea what we're gonna do against Kyogre, so stay tuned for that. That's gonna be funny. As far as for Groudon though, we're still trying to figure out what we're gonna do against Groudon. I feel like we're gonna do some fun showcases. We're gonna do some fun showcases though. So definitely stay tuned. We got some fun duels planned for those two. Honestly, 100%. Thankfully, we do have another fire type on the right, so at least we got that. We definitely gotta get Barbarico swapped out though. So we could go left. We could also go left. We can also go right. Nothing too crazy on the right. There is an Amoonguss, but that's about it really. I'm going with whichever one of these two routes, honestly. If we go left, we just have to go right, because we want to keep a fire type. We want to try to go to the right. After this, we must go right, so this way we can get to the other fire types. So this way we can make it more easier. Groudon versus Groudon duel. We were thinking about that, but nah. That's not. I don't think that's what we're gonna do against Groudon though. Although it is not a bad idea. That is definitely not a bad idea, but it will require party play. That's the thing. The thing is, it requires party play for that to even be possible. I was looking at numbers. We were looking at numbers the other night, and I saw that is possible, but we do have some other ideas against Groudon for sure, though. That's for sure. I just gotta hope my buddy has enough Stardust to invest into what we're gonna be using. So we'll see what happens. But we do have something really spicy cooking up for against Grotto. So stay tuned for that. You're definitely gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Trust me. Alright, so if anybody hears any noise in the background, I just turned on my fan because it is getting a little bit warm, so that's why I put the fan on just for now. So just want to let y'all know ahead of time, if anything. Anything for Cabellion yet? Not at the moment, no. Not at the moment. Oh my god. What, Craig Daly's cry? Was it too loud again? I'm sorry if it was. But no, as far as Cabellion goes, we don't have anything cooked for Cabellion just yet. Honestly, I'm not sure what we're gonna do against Cabellion this time around. I really don't know. But we do have some fun ideas for against Crown Form, Zacian, and Zamazenta when we get there. I know my buddy and I, we're gonna be rating those quite hard. Well, Zamazenta not so much. It's going to be decent. I'm going to definitely make at least 2 of those. But Zacian, I'm going to go super hard. I definitely want to at least get 4 to 6 of the Zacian. Because that thing is going to be amazing as a steel type. In fact, it's going to be toppling the charts. Being the best steel type in the game, I believe is also going to be the strongest neutral DPS. In the game. I don't know, however, if it's going to be outpacing Mega Rayquaza as a duo as well, particularly. I don't know if that's possible, but I'm not sure if that's going to even be the case. I mean, to be fair, no, Rayquaza I think is going to be stronger because it does have much higher attack. Because I believe Zacian has 332 attack. But then again, Zacian's Behemoth Blade does have a base power in the game of 230. So, maybe. Alright, so we do go to the right, guys, because we need to go right so we can pick up the fire type that's on the far right. So, that's the plan. We don't need this Mudsdale. We just did it so we can get to the path. Oh, okay, I guess that works too, I suppose. But, yeah, definitely, we definitely have some plans for sure, on that front for sure. So definitely stay tuned for that. It's gonna be really fun. We definitely got some fun ideas. Cabellion versus itself for as a duo. I don't think that's possible. Plus, I'm not gonna waste my Stardust on a Cabellion like that. I'm not really doing that. Especially since right now I'm gonna be trying to preserve my dust for when we start rating Zacian and Zamazenta hard. So. Plus, I'm going to need some Stardust to invest into Zacian, so I don't think it's going to work, but we'll see. You have the urge to science? Hey, go for it if you feel like you'll get something. But we do have to swap Terabagos, not Terabagos, I said Swabbles, what the heck? Okay, we got on Pheasant, that's actually not bad. It's definitely better than Mudsdale, honestly. Terabagos steals my thunder. I mean, if anything, that means once we get the fire type, you can snag it then. Because now they're gonna be now Jen's gonna be okay with the flying type. So once we get to the fire type, you can swap it. You can take it to make it up for it. So you get the fire type then. So how's that feel? How's that sound? But yeah, there is a Pokemon we are considering working on for a fun duel against Groudon though. That'll probably be the only investment I make. But we'll see. Oh no, I feel like I know who's actually going to go into. Oh, he went to me. Okay. I was sure that it was going to use that move on the Colossal, but thankfully it did not. So let's go. Yeah. Yeah, because at this point, since now Jen now has a flying type, that's pretty good as it is. You can for sure take the fire type once we get there. So yeah, we're good. We're chilling. We are for sure chilling we are definitely chilling for sure. All right, and I can stay with Craig Dilly too because I can at least get rid of Kartana's Beast Boost as well too. So there's that. I can get rid of Kartana's Beast Boost with Gastro Acid, so there's that. So it doesn't go crazy. This thing gets Swift Swim, I think, right? I was gonna say, because otherwise, how is it faster? But never mind. I think because it gets Swift Swim. Excuse me. With that damage, we're glad we didn't switch. That is true. That is true. Yeah, right now it is kind of looking shaky because we do have 2 grass types, but I am also part rock, so I'm okay. So it's just a Sceptile we're gonna have to swap now for the fire type. So, but everybody else should be good to go for sure. If anything, worst comes to worst. All right, nobody takes this because this was a necessary pass so we can get to the fire type. So now we can do the fire type route, and then once we finish that, we at least have a decent squad, and then Yada can swap the Sceptile. Oh, okay, I guess they're going for. Actually, you know what? That's actually not a bad idea. Picking up the Barraskewda now to. Okay, Tarabago snatches it. I'm not sure why they were fine with the pheasant. Okay, I was saying Tarabago's why oh, it was a misclick. Ah, unfortunate man. You're right to fire. I know. It's a Magmar though. It's a Magmar too. So at least we got items here. So that's something. All right. Oh man, this is not fantastic. Let's see. We can do. I don't want to do Life Orb. I think I'm going to go for Shell Bell, just so I can get a little bit of health. For this upcoming battle, worst comes to worst. I don't really have much other good choices otherwise. Well, now for sure, one of y'all's gonna have to swap for this here Magmar. Okay, it's Magmar. Yep. I feel like, in a way, we're still fine. Despite the error, we're still fine. We're gonna have 2 fire types after this, and I'm gonna be able to get rid of at least get rid of Kartana's Beast Boost. So we're definitely not the worst case. So that's fine. Funny seeing you here, Blah. What's good? What's good, Shadow? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Oh, you guys know each other? Hey, welcome. Oh, that's epic. Let's go. Why didn't Jennifer get it out? Wait, really? Oh, maybe they. Oh yeah, I'm actually surprised. Actually, I'm actually kind of surprised. But yeah, going back to what I was saying about the duels, we definitely have some fun plans. So definitely look forward. I'm excited to showcase those pretty soon. There's gonna be more showcases, but there might be some tough challenges in the mix as well too. Yep. Yeah. They do be coming through sometimes. You know. I take it y'all know each other pretty much. I also know my good buddy Thunder, which I know she's still streaming as well too. So if you guys have not, be sure to show her some love too. If you guys have not already, be sure to give Thunder some love, of course. All right, let's get it. I do think, well, one of y'all could swap for this. Honestly, it doesn't matter which one. That's awesome that y'all know each other. And I'm good. That's good. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. Seeds and items with bad effects. I mean, at least you could have probably snatched something, you know? In fact, what were your items then? What were your items, if you don't mind me asking? Black you take. Yeah, if they want to go for it, honestly. Any random challenges for Mega Bombastone Soto? Oh yeah, that also is coming back too. I forgot about that. Right now, I don't have anything crazy planned for Abomasnow. Nothing really. I was maybe thinking about trying something using White Curum to solo it, but I have to check honestly. I don't really know actually. If I could be real, I don't really know what I'm gonna do against Abomasnow, because I've already done some crazy challenges in the past. I've sold it with just regular Lucario, and I believe I did it with no weather boost. It was kind of tight though. I don't remember otherwise. If anything, you could have probably just taken the Life Orb, at least to do a little bit more damage. That's just what I think. That's what I think you should have done personally. Air Cutter, okay. The best I got for Abomasnow is a 6 unique no mega. I was thinking about that actually. Maybe 6 unique that are not fire types probably. Maybe I might try something like that. I don't know otherwise. Honestly, I really don't know. Who has the Candy Cane jacket on their trainer? I want to get that. True. I think that might be Jennifer, I think. I'm pretty sure. GD, sorry for the mistake. It's all good, Jennifer. The important thing is that we won. No worries. This is ironically the third run we had in a row with no feigns. I just realized that. The third feint in a row. This is the third run in a row with no feints. We've been cooking tonight, guys. We have definitely been cooking. Oh, is it Blake? I thought it was I thought it was Jennifer. All right, shiny check. Let's go. Good luck, guys, in the chat, of course. All right. Oh, didn't mean to hit that. All right. No shiny Mudsdale. No shiny Barraskewda. No shiny Magmar. And no shiny Kartana. Dang, the shiny luck is the shinies is just not coming out tonight, guys. Mega Gengar only for Mega Abomasnow solo. Like I said, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do against Mega Abomasnow yet. I don't know. No, they were just saying that someone had that pretty cool jacket and stuff on, and they were wondering who it was. Trinity said no shiny paper cut. That is true. Man, I haven't seen a single one, honestly. It's insane. The Candy Cane thing as well too. Yeah, I'm not sure why. I'm not sure. I wonder how do you get that. I'm guessing that's just something you could just buy in the shop. I think. I'm just showing how to use. No, you're fine. You're fine. But yeah, I'll figure something out against Abomasnow. I just don't know what I'm gonna do against it. Like fire Pokemon, in my opinion, are just it's just way too easy. That's just what I think. Ooh, you know what I could try to do? I could do something funny and maybe try Mega Mawile with Fire Fang. Ooh, maybe. To showcase Mega Mawile and it being not totally useless. Could do that. Maybe I could try Mega Aggron as well. Maybe. Possibly. I might cook something out. I'm not sure. Or if I make this investment into this Pokemon we're going to use against Groudon, maybe I'll use that. We'll see. No, it's not something you can get in the shop. Really? Okay. I thought it was something you could just get in the shop for sure, easily, for sure, honestly. I'm moving to New York due to the weather here in Vegas. Really? How bad is the weather right now in Vegas? I'm actually kind of curious. Yeah, I'm not sure, honestly. Oh, wow. We got a party out here. Let's go. All right, so Blake didn't get in this round, so next round, let's make sure Blake gets a spot. So this way. Mega Steelix with Iron Tail Heavy Slam. Yeah, that's all. Oh, wait, Mega Steelix? I don't know if I have a good Steelix powered up, though. Plus, I don't think Steelix has enough power to get the job done, I don't think. As much as I hate to say it, I don't think Steelix has enough power to get the job done. It's not really that great, honestly. It's when you show the guy in the stadium that gives you special outfits. When you show him special Pokemon, when you show him the Regidrago, gives you. Oh, that's cool. I see. Combuskin, please. If you can pick that up, that'll be a great fire type. There we go. Nice. Okay, that's cool. Now you're fine, Hydreigon. I appreciate the thought. Don't worry. You're perfectly fine. No, don't worry. I appreciate you. Man. I appreciate you with the ideas. Don't you worry. Don't you worry about it. I guess we can go right. There's a fighting type on the right we can pick up after like the electric. We can get Raichu for the speed swap at strats. I guess we can do that. Yeah, now that I know that, I'm probably gonna I might get one of the outfits too, because I want to change this one, honestly. Okay, at least now I know now I know how to get it, honestly. Fun fact, guys, this Beware does not have any fighting moves. We're just doing this so we can get the path done, and then after this, we do have a Raichu which does have Speed Swap, which can work. We could use Speed Swap to make either Combuskin or Hitmonchan faster than Kartana, or because we could basically just make Kartana slow. I think that could work. Yeah, I know Beware doesn't have any moves. We're just going with this path so we can get to Raichu, because Raichu has Speed Swap, and then following that we do have the fighting type that is actually Hitmontop, and the Hitmontop could be useful as well. That's why we're going this way. The path on the other side doesn't really have much else to offer otherwise. If you haven't seen him before or interacted with him, I think you can find him at the Armor or Crown Station if he's not there. Okay, I see. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out myself too. Actually, I might actually get the Aleki gear look actually myself personally. We'll see. By the way, I went for this because. Wait, does Beware have does this Beware have the ability that lowers physical damage in exchange for being weak to fire? Let me see. Don't take Beware, but yeah, of course. Oh, it's Klutz. Okay. Yeah. No, we're not. Nobody's taking it. We're just doing the path so we can get this done. Honestly. Sorry for the bad words. Just that very on edge because of the weather. I mean, to be fair, Jason, I understand the weather is gonna get hot, but we're gonna have to get used to it because it's going to be like that. And over here in New York, it's gonna be hot as well too. So yeah, Fluffy is the ability I was talking about actually. What Fluffy does is it makes it so Beware takes way lesser damage from physical attacks. In exchange, it's more weak to fire basically. It may have Brutal Swing. Yeah, no, we're not taking this. We're just doing this so we can get the path done, and then we can get to Raichu for the Speed Swap, and then we have a fight. We have a Hitmontop. I believe that's on the right. So there's that. I live in Louisiana. Yeah, I hear Louisiana is hot over there too. Actually, I do hear Louisiana is kind of hot over there too. I mean, hey, rain is good. I mean, in fact, I think we're supposed to get thunderstorms pretty soon over here in New York. Rain doesn't help cool you down. Oh, yeah, that's the worst, honestly. That's the worst. Holy smokes. All right, so yeah, we don't take this. We're just doing it so we can get the path done, basically. Yeah, nobody takes this. And then we're going to go for Raichu so we can get an item, and then we can swap... We could have Skarm take the Raichu, I guess. The Raichu is because Raichu has Speed Swap. And I believe it's Speed Swap because I remember we used Speed Swap before and it put in so much work, honestly. And then whoever takes the Raichu can use Speed Swap on Combuskin, so Combuskin could be fast. And then they can give the terrible speed to Kartana, and then Kartana will be really slow, basically. I'll smoke the swell so I didn't help either. Ah, I get that. Let's see here. Life Orb is decent. Leftovers. I think I'm going to go lefties. Yeah, I'm going to go lefties. So it will claim it 90 degrees, but feels like 115, 120. Ooh, yeah, that is hot. That is hot. Try to stay cool if you can, honestly. It's gonna start getting, but yeah, all around the city, all around though. We're in the climate now where it's gonna now be Oh, Jennifer got disconnected. Oh, I just noticed that. Oh no, Jen. Oh no. Ah, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. It's okay. The NPC at least still has the fire type. We're fine. We're good. Plus, I have fire punch too. All right, let's go ahead and let's do. I guess I could just power punch here, I suppose. All right, we got to make sure that the NPC does not get rid of combustion, guys. So one yacht's definitely got to take this between Skarmory and the Sand Slash. One yacht's got to take this Raichu. The other person has to take the Hitmontop. We need to keep the NPC from swapping the Combusken. We 100% need to do that. 100% we need to do that. Rising Vultures. Okay, we could take that. We definitely need to make sure that they don't swap that. So between Sand Slash and Skarm, we definitely need to make sure one of them takes the Raichu. So this way the NPC doesn't take it. That's what I think we should do for sure, 100%. I drink plenty of water. Yeah, it's always good to stay hydrated. Honestly, it really is. If I'm about to do anything useful, I'll be surprised. Well, unfortunately, they just missed the Focus Blast, so that's not a good start. Oh, the Speed Swap. There it is. And see, that's why we want Speed Swap, because now Combusken outspeeds Raichu, so Raichu's going to be slow. That's fantastic. So yeah, 100% Raichu, Skarm, or Sand Slash takes this Raichu. If anything, I think the Sand Slash should, since we're going for a fighting type, it would make a lot more sense if Sand Slash takes this, because we don't want Sand Slash to be weak to 4 times weak to the Hitmontop. So I think Sand Slash should take this Raichu, and then Skarm can swap for Hitmontop when we get there. So yeah, Sand Slash, Alolan Sand Slash takes this, 100% takes this, and then Skarm can swap for Hitmontop when we get there. That is definitely the plan. Me and my bot's already on the top. That's wild. All right, so Sand Slash takes this Raichu. If we can get that rocking, perfect. Okay, they weren't going to swap, but it's better safe than sorry, honestly. And then for Skarmory can swap for the Hitmontop, because we're going to go for Hitmontop now. I just really hope that if the NPC tries to go for this, then I think Skarm can also roulette as well, too, if anything. Just in case, just to be safe. Oh, they're swapping. Oh, no. Somebody swapped. Okay, thank God Raichu swapped. Thank you, Raichu, for swapping. Okay, not a great pickup, but you know what? We just cannot lose that. We just cannot lose that Mon. We just cannot lose that. No. I'm glad you did that. I'm really glad you did that, Yada. I'm really glad you did that. No, that's perfectly fine. I'm really glad you did that. I'm so happy you did that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Can Mega Aggron be solo with Mega Lucario Kaladi? I believe it can. I did look up numbers, and I believe it can. For the easiest consistency, I'd say Smackdown, Rock Tomb probably the easiest moveset against to take it on with. Unfortunately, Shade, they had to do it because otherwise the NPC was gonna swap Combusken. No, it's fine. It's fine. Listen. I rather they did that because the NPC was going to swap the Combusken. We do not want to lose the Combusken, guys. I'm actually happy he did that play. I'm really glad he did that. Trust me, guys. It's perfectly fine. I don't mind him doing that. In fact, I'm happy he did that because now the NPC is stuck with that Combusken. We need to keep the NPC on that Combusken if we're going to have a shot against Kartana. We need to keep it. So that was definitely the right play. Now, if anything, we could just have the the Morpeko swap for the Hitmontop if Skarmory is cool with staying with Skarmory. We could do that too. So no, we're fine. We're totally fine. Trust me. We are totally fine. Trust. The swap was good though. Even though we didn't get a great Pokemon in the end, it's still better than having Kabuskin be swapped out. So honestly, I'd rather that was definitely the right call, 100%. I'm so thankful they did that. Honestly, I really am. Coaching. Well, I mean, like I said, you know, it's up to you. Honestly, we have what we need to win anyway, so that's fine. I don't care which one of y'all take it, as long as we got it. Not gonna be trying it. My Mega Lucario is nowhere near someone else. What level is your Mega Lucario, if you don't mind me asking? What level is your Mega Lucario? My bots keep boosting my special attack with lightning. You know, that is true. We have to worry about the NPC not using the correct moves. Alright, so either Skarm or the Morpeko swaps for this Hitmontop for sure. We need to make sure the NPC does not take it. That's what we need to make sure. Alright. So yeah, 100% we just need to make sure that the NPC keeps that Kabuskin. I don't care which one of y'all take it. Look at that. He's going for it. He's going for it. Look at that. The NPC was going to swap. He was going to throw. Look at that. Look at that. No. No, NPC, you stay with that thing. You stay with it. Max Lightning, very, very frightening. Yeah, that's true. 36.5. Ooh, yeah, I don't think that might do it. But it might still be possible. But I don't think so. Alright. That was really good, though, because there are multiple instances where that NPC was trying to screw us over. But no, sir. You stay with that. You stay with that Kabuskin. Alright, let's get it. Air Cutter. Ooh, that might hurt a little bit. Not too bad. Dark Pulse, okay. That does some damage. Wow, okay. Fire Punch, nice. Ooh, love you being useless. Oof, I'm sorry to hear that. Coaching, nice. Now we just have to hope NPC uses the fire moves. That's what we really need. And of course he uses the wrong move. You have a fire move, NPC. Come on. It's okay though. We're still in good shape though because we still have all our lives. Alright, so if this NPC is not going to do anything, bet. I'm going to do it. I'm about to Dynamax and Max Flare it up. Let's go. We have no choice at this point anyway. NPC has no brain. Have no brains. That is true. 100% true. No doubt about it. Or wheel. Okay, okay. Speed boost is nice. Kartana is getting desperate though. Okay, well I am faster. Let's go. That works. And did it just barely live that? Did it just barely live that? Or am I bugging? Okay, no, we beat it. Let's go. I was about to say, I thought it lived that for a second there. I really thought it did. I really thought it lived that for a second, but no, we got it. We got it. One life. Yeah, nobody died actually, ironically. Oh, and you're in. Oh, okay. Let's get out from the stream. Do you have a Landorus or Tornadus Adventure safe? Unfortunately, I do not. I have currently Kartana. I have Kartana, Bacephalon, and I believe Tapu Koko currently. Because those are the shinies I'm currently hunting for, pretty much. I'm sorry to hear that, Jennifer. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, them bots always be throwing out every time. Alright, no shiny Beware, no shiny Raichu, no shiny Hitmontop, and no shiny Kartana. No! It's alright, though. It's alright. It's all good. That's 4 runs in a row now. We haven't had any deaths, despite the fact that we unfortunately lost Jen in the process, but it's all good. But yeah, Jen, we'll try to get you in for sure. And Blake as well, too, so Blake can at least join. Oh, there's Thundurus. Wait, you said Thundurus, right? No, you're looking for Landorus and Tornadus. No, that's Thundurus. But right now, tonight, although I'm focusing on Kartana. But if we do, if you do catch us on doing random streams, you might catch yourself a Landorus potentially. We'll see. I'm gonna go now. All right, no worries, Yada. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, and also thanks again for that dono. I truly appreciate it. Thank you so much. You have a great rest of your night, for sure, and be safe, for sure. I understand your pain, Jennifer. When I was playing this game before, I had the Nintendo Switch online, doing every single raid, getting all the legendaries and ultra beasts. I hated NPCs. Yeah, no, those NPCs, they be throwing so hard, honestly. They do be throwing so hard. Why do they do me like that? Honestly, Alex, I don't know. The game always does that. They be doing it. Wait. Is Thundurus and Tornadus exclusive to both versions? Because if so, I can't get Tornadus, I think. I'm not sure. Can somebody verify that for me? Is Thundurus exclusive to Shield while Tornadus is exclusive to Sword? Can somebody verify that for me? I'm curious. I believe they are, but I could be wrong. And I believe you need to get both of them in order to encounter Landorus, I think. I think they are, but I'm not too sure. I'm actually kind of curious. Okay, Blake's in. Terapagos is in. We got one more spot open if anybody wants to join. Let me, we'll let this up, but I'm kind of curious. Let me actually double check something. I'm actually curious. Oh, so they are exclusive. Yes, that means I can't get. Unfortunately, I can't get Tornadus then. That's what I figured. Okay, here's the list. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I cannot get. Yeah, I can get Tornadus, but I could potentially find Landorus. No, they are actually exclusive. Actually, I just did a look. Yeah, they actually are exclusive. So in Shield, I can only get Thundurus, and then in Sword is Tornadus. So unfortunately I can't get Thundurus. Someone's gonna have to have Sword in order to acquire that Pokemon. Basically, this is a really bad lineup of Pokemon. But I'm gonna take Swampert in case we do get a fire. Ooh, somebody take that Slowbro. We need that Slowbro. It has Flamethrower. Yes, let's go. Yeah, Landorus is not exclusive, but both Thundurus and Tornadus is. Yeah, I just did a search, and yes, Thundurus and Tornadus are in fact a version exclusives. Fun fact. No, you're fine, brother. You're fine. Mega Bobbus is the only Mega I feel comfortable soloing with Shinies. No Mega. Hey, it's fine. You know, if it's in your range, then hey, go for it. All right, I definitely got to swap this Swampert though, and I don't see anything good. No. Alright, let's see. There is a Trevenant. I could probably grab the Trevenant, I guess. Let's see, though. What else we have? Round. I don't see. That is a Luxray, but it doesn't have any fire moves. Shout out to Thunder. We do have a Flygon. What's that flying type on the right? Yeah, I couldn't see what that flying type was on the right. That flying type might be our best shot, honestly. This path definitely looks pretty rough, actually. I'm not gonna lie. All right. You can't just naturally spawn the... Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying in particular that they're exclusive to the versions, pretty much. Arceus must give you a shiny after that. Yeah, I definitely do think so. Alright, gonna throw up this Max Hailstorm real quick. We have a really rough team, honestly. We have everybody weak to Kartana. This is a really bad team. A really bad swap here. Ooh, this is definitely going to be our tougher one for sure, guys. Alright, well, we'll see what we can do. Maybe we could cook something here. The game is like, nah, you guys have been cooking way too much. It's time for y'all to get a rough one. I think for sure we definitely got to get Whalmer, myself, and the Aurora swapped out for sure. That's what I think we're gonna have to do for sure. When I got kicked out, it was because I had a mini power outage. Really? Ooh. Hopefully you're safe over there, if anything. I just hope that at least you're safe. That's the important thing. At least we do have Slowbro with fire moves, but all of us are really vulnerable to Kartana's. All of us are extremely vulnerable to Kartana's Leap Blade. I think for sure Wimmer should take this, just so at least we have a resistance to grass. So that's what I think personally. Plus, it does have Breaking Swipe, so I think Wimmer should swap for this. It's not the greatest option, but it's definitely better than a Whalmer though. That's just what I think personally. And if we can run into any sciences as well, we can also do some gambles to hopefully pick up some better Pokemon. I'm also curious about what that fly type that's on the far right though. I'm really curious. That could maybe, if it's a Talonflame, that could definitely save us for sure if we can get to it. So I think Whalmer should definitely take this for sure. Just at least we can reduce the weaknesses to grass, if anything. That's what we definitely need. Okay, they're going for it. Good. Alright. Yeah, and plus it has Breaking Swipe, which can lower Kartana's attack, so it's better than nothing. Let's see. That's Create Daily. That's not going to really be much help. Oh, we can't even get to the flying type. That's whack. What is it, though? Oh, it's Ninjas. Okay, that wouldn't let me. Maybe Flygon. Okay. I think if y'all want to go for the sciences, we can go left and go for it. And then we have items on the right. Okay, we're just going for that. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Because at this point, we're really looking pretty rough, guys. This is not going to be a good run. Let's see. What do we have here? I think... I could take Focus Sash, I think. Yeah. Because I think I'm going to go for... what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go for... when we get to Flygon, I'm going to snag that, if anything. Because I am 4 times weak to... it. Although I could... one could argue I could stay with Swampert because I do have Earth Power, but I am 4 times weak to Grass. So, yeah. Plus, this also doesn't help with anything at all. It's another Mon that's 4 times weak to Grass in particular. You got an expert? Okay, that at least will help for sure. I say best case scenario, we can set up a situation in which Slowbro can Dynamax when we get to Kartana, so at least we can throw out some really strong Max Flares right out the gate. I feel like that's our best option at this point. The best thing we can do is before we get to Kartana, best case scenario, we can set up a situation in which Slowbro can Dynamax, and then Slowbro can throw out an immediate Max Flare out to the Kartana so it could get some big damage in, and we can finish it off that way. I think that's the best idea, best case. That's the best plan we can go with for now. I think that's what I think we should do. I think so. If we can get that situation set up, then that'll be perfect. That means though that we can't really afford to let anybody Dynamax until we can get to Slowbro. Because ideally we want to try to see if we can set up Slowbro to Dynamax when we get there. So I think that'd be the best possible option that we can go for sure. Honestly, Seeds do have some decent uses in raids. Honestly, it's just a matter of the right situations for them. Though I feel bad because this meteorology are usually caused by power cables being tampered with, or usually caused by a car crash. No, you're fine. You're fine, Jennifer. Don't worry. Don't you worry about it. We won it anyway. But I do feel bad that you couldn't get the round on your end. I feel like if we could hold off on Dynamaxing against Flygon and set up a situation in which Flygon, we can take Flygon down before Slowbro's turn to Dynamax comes up, or if it comes down to it that I could Dynamax during that window, which means we're gonna have to hold out for 3 turns to allow me to Dynamax. If we can get that situation set up, then that could be our best opportunity to taking out Kartana before Kartana starts causing havoc against all of us. That's our best shot, I think. Because again, at least against Flygon, we do have Auroras, which can obliterate it at any point. So that's why I think if we can get that situation going, that'll be our best opportunity, a best shot to getting this run done, despite the rough Pokemon we have. The good thing is at least we do have Slowbro with Flamethrower. That's literally our best option we have. So we gotta have to, there's one thing that we learned is that we got to make the most out of our chess pieces, basically. So that's what I think personally. Nobody takes this because we don't need it. We definitely do not need this Pokemon at all. This is a really bad Pokemon that is heavily weak to grass, so we don't need another one. We definitely do not need another one. So everybody should pass on this 100%. And then when we get to Flygon, I'm gonna snag that, so at least I have full health. At least, this comes to worse. Yes. So we go for this. 100% go for Flygon. Cause what's on the left, that is a Golduck. Golduck's not gonna really do well. And on the right is Stoutland, which I know also doesn't have anything for this as well. Oh no, I feel bad about the potential bitch to the correct. Oh yeah. No, that's understandable. That's completely understandable. Okay, so if we could somehow hold out on taking out this Flygon right out the gate, then that would be fantastic. Like, do some damage to it, but don't wipe it out right away. So that's what I think we should do, because honestly, with the combination of Auroras and myself, we could just easily take this thing out really quickly. So that's what I think. That's what I think for sure. As long as we don't take this Flygon out right away, we could probably make this work. Which is why I'm going for I'm actually going for Amnesia instead. But I'm not sure we're gonna get that situation though, because that is ×4 damage going into it. But we'll see though. We'll see. Okay, that's fine. That's good. Now, like I said, we just gotta hold out one more turn, and then we can take it out next turn. So let's not kill this Flygon just yet, guys. Let's not take out the Flygon just yet. Let's wait one more turn. So that way I can Dynamax. So we can, what we can do is if we can get this set up perfectly, then Slower can Dynamax next round, and then we should be able to have better opportunity. No, why did you Dynamax? Jennifer! No, we needed you to not to Dynamax. That was the purpose. Dang it. Or whoever that was. I'm not sure who that was. Because now it's gonna be on my end to Dynamax, and that's not gonna work. Yeah. That's not good. I would have rather had you not Dynamax there. Oh no, this is bad. It's just that I'm worried about Kartana that's gonna just go absolutely ham, honestly. That's the thing. Well, whoever's the Fracture, they went for the Dynamax. That was not the ideal situation though. But I guess it's too late now, I suppose. Well, if we could hold out for one more turn and Slowbro stays alive, then we might still have a chance. We just have to really hope that Slowbro can survive, because we need Slowbro to stay alive so that it can Dynamax, or at least get damage off with Flamethrower. Basically, that's what we're trying to basically set up for, pretty much. All right, so I'll take this Flygon for sure. All right, because I gotta get Swampert out of here for sure. Power Kartana. Yeah, that'll definitely help for sure if we can get it. Alright. It's definitely at least better for sure. That is true, but you are not stabbed. That's the thing. Alright, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. We just gotta pray that Slowbro survives the turn. That's all we really need. This is going to be a rough one, guys. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, I really needed you to not Dynamax there. Whoever has the Fracture, because that's what kind of messed up the strategy a little bit. Because if we would have held out one more turn, then I would have had Dynamax. We take out the Flygon, and then Slowbro could Dynamax this turn. But we could always hope and pray, pretty much. Minimus Slap so we can lower accuracy on the Kartana as well, too. Leaf Blade. Okay, it went for me. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Now, as long as Slowbro, like I said, as long as Slowbro survives the turn, that's what we need. We just need Slowbro to survive the turn. That's all we really need. Thunderwave, that's good. That's really good. Let's go. Flamethrower, see how much that does. Not enough. That's what I expected. But with Kartana at least being paralyzed and -1 attack and speed, I think we have the setup we need. So Slowbro can Dynamax now. That's actually perfect. So now we need you to Dynamax for sure, just to be on the safe side, because in case Kartana goes for you, because it's definitely going Razor Leaf this turn no matter what. So we definitely need you to Dynamax this turn. That's definitely the setup we needed for sure. So that's good. That's really good. All right, let's see. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Okay, went for about. Oh, that's. Oh no, there goes Aurorus. There goes Aurorus, and I believe because it did go for Vacuum, it's gonna go for Leaf Blade. As long as it doesn't go for Slowbro, that's the important. That's what we need. There's the Leaf Blade. He missed. Okay, went for Fracture, but he missed because of the accuracy drop. Let's go. Let's go. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. Okay, that was good. Woo! Let's go, Flygon. Flygon with that little accuracy drop came in clutch there. Let's go. Let's go. We got it. Let's go. 4 life bonus. I know. It's fine. We still at least get something out of it. That was scary though. No cap. I didn't mean to use Pokeball, I just realized. Anyway, it's all good. Good luck, guys. Shiny luck to everybody in the chat. Let's get it. That was a little too close for comfort, honestly. Alright, good luck, guys. Hopefully somebody gets a shiny here. That was a rough round, though, but we somehow made it work, at least. That's good. Alright. No shiny Fracture. No shiny Wish Cash. No shiny Flygon. And no shiny Kartana. Excuse me. Unfortunate, no shiny on that round. All good, though. All good, all good. It does break the streak, but that's okay. No big deal. We got it. We chilling. We still out here chilling for sure. Ooh, Zekrom. That's another exclusive as well too. All right. This probably will be the last round for the night, guys. Just a little heads up on that. This might be the last one. We'll see. Let's see how I feel about this one. And then afterwards, guys, we will be going on a raid. We will be doing a raid, guys, so be sure to stick around if you guys are able to, so we can go on a nice little raid. I want to try to keep the raid thing going for sure. I might do one more after this though, so just so you guys know, I might do one more after this. We'll see. We'll see. In fact, let me look for a raid target while we're going. But lobby's open, guys. So if you guys want to hop in, let's get it. Let me go ahead and look for somebody that we can raid. Let's see. I'm just looking for somebody we can raid while we get this lobby assembled. Let me see. I'm not seeing nobody right now. At least nobody doing Dynamax adventures right now at the moment. Yeah, I don't see anybody doing Dynamax adventures this time around. Well, let's see who's. Let me see on my subscriptions who's live. I know Thunder's live, but let me see. Dang, there's really nobody else live right now? Dang. Alright, let me see. Maybe for a Pokemon stream. Let me look for somebody that's doing a Pokemon live stream. Maybe I might find somebody with those tags. We got one spot open also, guys, for anybody who wants to join. This probably may or may not be the last run, so just so you guys know. And then afterwards, guys, we're going to be going on a raid. Let's raid down there after this. Okay, you know what? If I don't find anybody else that we can raid, then yeah, let's raid Thunder. Why not? But guys, please don't spoil it this time, guys. Don't spoil it. But if she does end stream early, I'm not sure if she's gonna be how long she's gonna be going. But don't spoil, guys. Don't spoil. I'm gonna look for somebody that we can raid. If not, we'll just raid my buddy, our friend Thunder for sure. I'm gonna see if I can find somebody that we can raid though, if anything. All right, so it looks like we just got 3 of us this time around, so that's fine. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just not finding nobody, unfortunately. I really am not. Oh man, this is another rough round of Pokemon. I guess Pelipper. I'll take Pelipper. Yeah, this is another good rough round here for sure. Let me look for somebody here we can hopefully go for. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a tough one for sure. Let's see what we have. We at least have fire. Okay, we do have a fire. We have 2 fire types on the left. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're looking great on that for sure. All right, we're gonna go for Hatterene, and then we got 2 fire types in that direction. We were fine. She's. Oh right. Oh, okay. I thought she was doing just a chatting stream. Right. She's playing Legend of Zelda. Okay. Okay. Then you know what? If I don't find anybody else, then we'll raid her then. But stick around, guys, so we can do it. But nobody tell her. Please, nobody tell her. I don't want to spoil her. All right, guys. This will be our final run, and then we're gonna raid Thunder. So stick around. We're gonna raid Thunder in just a bit after this run. But thank you to everybody who came through with tonight's stream, though. If you guys have been enjoying, please be sure to hit that like button, hit the sub, all that good stuff. And if you guys do love all the content we have here, consider becoming a member. All right, so I'm not gonna Dynamax here because it's not gonna benefit me at all. I'd rather stay with Weather Ball so I can at least do decent damage. I think we definitely should swap the water types if anything. That's what I think personally. I say Barraskewda could swap for this Hatterene. Yeah, I'd say Barraskewda can swap for this, and so this way we can keep the water types on here, if anything. And then because it would be nice to have some water types to go up against the fire types that we're about to go up against pretty soon. So it makes sense. I'm gonna go for weather ball. Hopefully we can break this confusion. Yeah, but I think for sure the Barraskewda swaps for this Hatterene. So that's going to be Blake, if anything. And then with the 2 fire types coming up, both of us could probably swap. If anything, I think Vaporeon can swap for the first fire type, and then I can take the second. Yeah, this Hatterene is putting too much damage on us. It needs to calm down. Oh my god, that's close. No, it couldn't even get a move off. No! Alright. Yeah, I think that's the plan. So, Barraskewda takes this. Vaporeon can take the first fire type, and then I take the second fire type. Let's go, Pelipper. We're breaking through. Oh no, Vaporeon! No! Bro, that confusion was being killing us, honestly. It's fine though. We're still okay. We're still okay. But the reason why I think we should do that is because I just realized that's an NPC. I completely forgot about that. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I forgot we only have 3 of us because we didn't get a 4th, unfortunately, this round. What's this? Special attack? We could have used that lit. That's not going to really help right now, but you know what? It is what it is. Okay, at least we get the confusion snap, so that's good. Alright, so Barraskewda takes this, and then next round we'll have Jennifer, you take the first fire type that's going to be coming up. We're about to go up against right now. And then I'll take the second one. The reason why is because at least with Pelipper, I'll have the rain up, so this way we'll weaken whatever fire attacks that they have, so it'll make it more easier, honestly. Want you to make sure she doesn't anything? Okay, no worries. But just make sure you don't spoil, because we're gonna be hitting her up unless I find somebody else. If not, then we're gonna raid her for sure. All right, so Blake, you take this. You please take this. Yep, there you go. Perfect. NPC was going for it, but that's fine. Nice. And now, Jennifer, you're gonna be taking the next fire type that we're gonna be going for right now. So go to the left. We're gonna get a fire type. Yep, perfect. We keep what we have because we like to keep the water types for when we swap them for the fire types. Okay, NPC swapping, so we keep that. Keep the Vaporeon. There you go. Good, good, good. Okay, they got a Flygon. That's actually a pretty decent pickup. Nice. All right. So now, Jennifer, you're gonna take this Magmar, and then I'm gonna get the second fire type that we get to. I think will be a solid plan for sure. I think that's definitely a solid plan for sure. Once again, I'm not gonna Dynamax because it's not gonna benefit Pelipper at all. So I'm just gonna attack here. Burning Jealousy, that's fine. But because of the rain, that's not going to do too much. That's good. Bada boom. Let's go. Love to see it. Another weather ball. Bop. Good stuff. Good stuff. Very nice. And an expanding force. Beautiful. Love to see it. Good stuff. Good cooking, guys. Good stuff. That was one turn, too, that Magmar go down. Let's go, Mag. Let's go, guys. Good stuff. Alright, Jen, this is all you. You take the Magmar. And then we got one more fire type coming up. Which I will take that. So this way we have the fire types we need. So I've been up since 3:45. I'm tired. No, you're good, Chris. Don't worry about it. It's not your fault. You're good. You're good. You're good. If anything, you should be getting some rest, brother. You should be getting some rest. 100%. Perfect. You're good, Chris. Alright, now we do have another fire type, which is going to be a Town Flame, which we're going to go for that. Yep, perfect, perfect. We don't need to swap anything. We just keep what we got. We Gucci. Keep that. Keep everything we got. We Gucci. And then I take this Town Flame, and then we go in. Let's get it. Let's get it. I should, but gaming, fair enough. What's good, Oblivion Game? Welcome to the stream. I love your channel. You seem very cool, very interested in seeing what you continue to bring. Well, I appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate you. Yeah, I like to do variety. I do a variety of games. I like to play Pokemon, you know, Final Fantasy 14. I like to play a whole different variety of games. So, yeah. Glad to have you aboard, if anything. Alright, so I'm going to take this Talonflame, and then at least we'll have what we need to take on the Kartana. Yeah, we got us a pretty good squad for sure, honestly. Thundercliff farming as always. that sounds like Thunder. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, okay, that's fine. All right, let's hold this nice Dragon Claw. Okay, that's good. Weather Ball, nice. Expanding Force, good, good, good. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. I'm gonna have to fix the alerts because apparently I'm not seeing alerts come in when people sub or all that stuff. So I'm gonna have to fix that up at some point, honestly. Wish I could join in some DAs, but I'm currently saving up to buy the DLC because I can't afford it right now. Sorry, Kendra. You're fine, brother. Don't worry about it. This is actually the last one we're doing for tonight, but we're going to be doing plenty more in the future, so don't worry. It's perfectly fine, you know? You can join us whenever you're able to. No, it's not a problem at all. Not a problem at all. I just appreciate you. We just appreciate you coming through. That's all, really. As long as you're doing well, everything is good, you know. That's all that matters. Alright, so I'll be taking this Talonflame, and then we are good to go. And then we should be rocking. I'm back happy, so nice. Welcome back, Shade. Welcome back, Shade. We're going to be going on a raid in just a bit, guys, so definitely hang around, if anything. Ooh, Blake wants to know what kind of pizza. Ooh. Alright, guys, this is our last one. Hopefully this will be the one that gets us a shiny. Let's get it, let's get it. Who has Dynamax? Oh, the NPC, so we don't even have a Dynamax. I think we still got it anyway. With two fire types we have, we should be good. Just meat lovers and pepperoni. Nice. I'm the fastest on the field? Wow. Talonflame is even faster than a Kartana? Noted. Swords and... Oh, no. That's actually really bad because now it's going to get a Leaf Blade off. Who's the victim? Magmar. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. That hurts, but that's okay. That's okay. We still at least have Kartana. I mean, Talonflame, sorry. That definitely hurts. That was unfortunate because he went. It literally went under for sure. It literally went to the point where Kartana got desperate and they got to attack. So that was a really unfortunate damage timing that was. I have a question about DAs for fighting a mythic legendary Beatmon. Can you fight it over again as a one-time thing? As long as you don't catch the Pokemon, then yes, you can fight it as many times as you want. That's the idea. We catch the Pokemon, but then we don't take it. We don't take it basically, and then basically that's how it works. You know, as long as you don't catch the Pokemon, then you can battle as many times as you want, basically, in hopes of getting a shiny. And at least in here, then they're not they're not at least these at least, unlike Scarlet Invited, are not shiny locks. So there's that at least. All right, let's get it. Sorry guys if you heard that Discord notification. Let's get it. That should finish it. Bop. Yeah, but don't take it with you, basically. All right, GG's, guys. Good luck. Hopefully somebody gets a shiny. All right, thanks for telling me to research as much as I can before buying it, so I know what I'm getting into because I beat the game 2 weeks ago. Nice. And you know what the good thing is? As long as you get the DLC, you could just join us. You could just join us anytime. You just gotta go start the Crown Tundra stuff, and then you should be able to get to the area, no problem. All right, so good job, guys. We did really well today, actually, despite the fact that we haven't been getting much luck on, of course, on the shiny, so that's all good. All right, moment of truth. Let's see. No shiny Hatterene. No shiny Magmar. No shiny Talonflame, and unfortunately, we do not get a shiny. Unfortunate, guys, but that's okay. Now you see here, Oblivion, as long as you don't take the Pokemon, you see like that, that means that Kartana is safe. The path will always remain. As long as you don't take the Pokemon, basically. And then you just go ahead and just save, make sure you save the path though, so at least you don't lose it. So that way it's easier. Okay guys, we're gonna go ahead and go on a raid now, because I'm gonna be wrapping up for tonight. So hang tight. I'm gonna go ahead and get the link going for us. So let's get it. Yeah, you know what? Let's just raid Thunder. Why not? Let's just raid Thunder. Why not? Let's just raid our good buddy Thunder. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, guys. We're gonna go ahead and go on a raid, guys. So let's do it. That makes sense. Thanks for explaining. It helps a lot. No worries, man. No worries. We're gonna be doing more next week though, so definitely come through if you're interested for sure. Hang on, guys. Oh, that was not the tag. I'm so sorry about that. Give me 1 second, guys. That is not the tag. That is not the tag, guys. I'm so sorry. Let me fix that. This message. There we go. Alright, here we go. About to go on this raid, guys. Hang around, hang around. Paste the link. Do this. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Alright, guys. Here comes the link. We're about to go ahead and raid Thunder now. In 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, there we go, guys. Oh, I kind of messed up the link there a little bit. Hopefully it works still. Yeah, we're good. Okay, guys. So head over there. We're gonna raid Thunder. And with that, guys, I'm out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will catch you guys next time. Take care.